Hey, hey, sorry, hold on. Hey everybody, Grandmaster Mario here. Today I'm going to show off my runs, my PBs, my current world records, my former world records. So yeah, we're just gonna get underway because it's gonna take a while anyways. So yeah, first up we got a bunch of Dadish world records. As you can see, world records in 4 categories in a row. 3rd place in that. I've never been better than 3rd place in that. 2nd place in that, I used to be 1st place. 1st place in that, another 1st place in 4 in a row. 5th in that, I've never got anything better than 5th. Actually, I was once 4th, but now I'm 5th. 2nd in that, I've never got world record. 4th in that, I've never got anything better. 2nd in that, 2nd in the 837 one, I used to be 1st. 13th in that. 2nd in that, I used to be 1st. 12th in that. 2nd in that, I used to be 1st. 2nd in that, I used to be 1st. 13th in that. I'm going through it kind of fast because usually I take up too much time on this stuff. And usually it's, yeah, I only have so much video. Mario Kart for the GameCube. Hold on though, I gotta quickly do something. Just take a minute here. Yeah, I just gotta erase some data. Yeah, as you can see, it's already eaten up. I gotta erase that video and throw it in the trash and then empty the trash. So there we go, we're back. Anyways, back to my runs. These are not world records. Mario Kart Double Dash. Flower Cup, 145th, 926. 1329 Special. Mushroom Cup, 802. I can definitely get a sub 8. Star Cup 955. I actually got a better time. But that had the best video content. The video wasn't the best quality when I got that. All Cup Tour 4115. I'm beating people on the leaderboard and all of those. Most of these categories I'm beating at least one or more people in each. 1426 in this. I made the top 1,000. I actually made the top 1,000. 978. There's over 1,235 people. So I'm still beating about 250 on the leaderboard. So yeah, 978 in that. World record on Dadish Switch. I'm the only one. Eugenia Corp, 12th place out of 34. There are 34 people in that category. I'm in 12th. 3rd place in Eugenia Corp 100%. There are 7 people. I'm in 3rd. I've never got any better than 3rd. 1st place in full game 100% Dadish 2. I actually got a faster time than that. I got like a 48:20 something. A 48:20 whatever. And I'm beating one other person in that. He's really good though. 5th place in that. 4th place in that. I used to be 3rd place in that, but now I'm 4th. I've never been any better than 3rd. That's not my personal best for full game any percent Dadish 2. That's not my PB. That's not my PB at all. My PB, I'm going to show you that when I get to the unverified runs. It is the world record. It's just the moderators haven't got around to it yet. Dadish is a fairly popular category, popular game. 2nd place, I used to be 1st, but now I'm 2nd. 2nd place, I used to be 1st, now I'm 2nd. I was never beating anybody on the leaderboard. I was the first one when I got the world record. WrestleMania 19, I got by far the most world records in this. I have 15 either current or former world records in this. Right now, I hold 12 current world records in this. The other 3 got beaten. Most of the categories, 5 out of the 6 categories that I don't currently hold world records in, I don't really give much of a shit about it. They're tables. All you have to do is just put your guy through a table, and that's it. It's boring. It's still a speed run, and it still can be optimized pretty easily with that strat, but it's boring. World record for King of the Ring Tag Team Championship. Yes, I'm beating one other person. He's beating me in all the tables. Tag Team Championship. I'm beating one other person in that. Me and him are the absolute best in the world in this game. We're the best in the world in this game. Not on the revenge modes, but anything but the revenge modes. We have all the world records. Between me and him, we hold all the world records in this game, other than the revenge modes. World records in King of the Ring submissions. Nobody else did any of the King of the Ring submissions. A sub 4, the first ever sub 4 in the 10-man Royal Rumble. I was very proud to get that. A 3:55. There are 5 other people who speedrun that category. So yeah, I was very proud to get that. And the 20-man Royal Rumble, there's one other person who ran that. And I got an 8:48. I'm the only person to ever get a sub 9. The other one got a 9:19. That guy's in 3rd. That one guy, he's not the one guy who's beating me. He's another guy. He's in 3rd in the 10-man Royal Rumble. So he's beating 3 people in that, at least. Still. 30-man Royal Rumble. That is definitely my most proud world record of all time. Except for Dadish. Other than Dadish, the world record I'm most proud of is the 30-man Royal Rumble. Even finishing it, like eliminating all 29 guys by yourself, is an accomplishment all on your own. Even lasting from number 1 spot all the way number 30 is an accomplishment. But beating the world record, this is the most popular category in WrestleMania, in the game WrestleMania 19. This is the most popular category in WrestleMania 19. Other than me, there are 7 other people. 7 other people that have speedrun the 30-man Royal Rumble. And some of their times are really good. I may show you that. Let me show you that. I finally got the world record. I'm beating 7 other people in that category. And there are 2 other people who speedrun the 10-man category who don't do the 30-man. So, wow, for me to hold all 3 records for them, like, Jesus. I'm second in King of the Ring WWE Championship pin. That one guy I told you about, he's beating me. And there are in total of 4 people who speedrun that category. There are 4 people who speedrun that category. Only one is beating me. And then first place for King of the Ring World Championship pin. Also 3 other people speedrun it, so 4 in total. The same people. But he got the fastest time for King of the Ring. He found out a new strategy. That's awesome. He's freaking good at wrestling games, though. He's a legend. WWF Warzone. I used to hold world records in both of these categories. Now I'm second place. There are in total of 6 people who speedrun this game. I'm in second. I used to be first. There's one guy who's really friggin' good. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS2. King of the Ring, I'm first place. There's one other guy who done it. 10-man and 20-man Royal Rumble, I'm also first place. I'm tied for first place in the 10 and 20-man. For 30-man, I am the world record holder. And I'm the only one on the PS2 who speedrunned it on the PS2. So, yeah, world record in all 3 Royal Rumbles and that, too. And a King of the Ring. Jesus. There's 10 other people other than me who speedrun those categories in that game. And there are 2 other people who speedrun the Revenge that don't speedrun the... Yeah. King of the Rings or the Royal Rumbles. 23rd in We Play. I think We Play Charge any percent. I think there are like 37 or whatever on the leaderboard. I mean, they did that for fun. NBA Courtside, there's only me and one other person. There's only me and one other person who speedrunned it. He's beating me. Thanks to RNG by 3 seconds in NBA Courtside. A lot of that game does have to do with RNG. Lucky RNG, like winning a game as fast as possible. I really love the point scoring. I'm more into that. Don't get me wrong, it's good to create a speed run, but yeah, I personally like the point scoring. I'm really good with numbers. So in a way it kind of makes sense. WWF World Rumble, 9th and 7th place. There are some really ridiculously crazy times in this. World record for Royal Rumble is friggin' like 50 seconds or whatever. Jesus. It's crazy. I'm last place. I'm last place for Royal Rumble. I'm next to last in tournament. So yeah, I'm beating someone. Super Mario Brothers any percent All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. 637. And it was without glitches. I grew up where people considered glitches to be cheating. It's not cheating, but the people that I grew up with considered it to be cheating. So I just never ended up using glitchless. I would submit to the glitchless category, but there's not very many people who've done glitchless. So yeah, I would, but there's just not many people. I have faster times than a lot of people. That's even with glitches. Jeez. I still am not anywhere near the frickin' world record. Warpless All-Stars, I never will be close to the world record. 80% All-Stars, 27-29. And that's for the Super Nintendo. And yeah, 78th place. 78th place? That's only 77. ATV Off-Road Fury 2. It was my first ever time speedrunning ATV game. It wasn't my first time playing an ATV game. It was my first time ever speedrunning a tournament. I've speedrun individual races, but not that before. So yeah, I'm in 9th place out of 9. I just wanted to do that for fun. And I won the tournament at least, so there you go. I won the cup. Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. Oh my god, this category is wicked popular. It's ridiculous. The any percent category has over 171 people. It had 171 people last time I checked. It may have more, I don't know. 94th place out of 171. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The guy who holds the world record for this, oh my god. He is, yeah, I barely even have words. He's something else. He's fucking good. Jesus. He's got it nearly optimized. He's got the thing almost optimized. Like a couple seconds, that's it. Optimize. Like, geez, he's fucking good. The world record is 1605. He got a 1923. I got a 1923. He got a 1605. Ugh. Jesus. I've been playing that game off and on for like 20 years. Like, geez. He actually said he's been playing for almost 30. So, what's my point then? What's my point of saying I'm playing for 20 years? What's my point? But he's way better than me at that game. He's better than me at games. Pride FC Pride Fighting Championship for the PS2. I am the world champion on easy mode Grand Prix. A 310. That was a good time. That was a freaking good run. I only started playing this particular UFC game back in April. I only speedrun it back in April, and I got the world record back in July. So, in 3 months, I had already got the world record. And yes, believe it or not, there's one other person that had speedrun that game. And believe it or not, he's actually kind of no joke when it comes to MMA games. He's really good at MMA games. I beat him by like 16 seconds. Yeah. It was a really good run. A run that I was proud of. WWF Attitude King of the Ring. 49 seconds, 48.810, whatever. I used to be world record holder in that, but somebody beat it. I had the world record against 2 other people, and then somebody else came in, and then he beat me. He's actually the same person who beat me in both the war zones. 3rd place in European Championship, I was second. I was second when I did it. And then the same person beat me. He got the world record. I only speedrun this for one purpose. Was to be the first one to just speedrun it. I was only speedrunning it for one purpose, to be the first one to do it. I went in and I thought I was the first person to do it. But apparently someone had actually done it before me. Somebody had actually done it before me and got a time faster than what I did it 2 whole months later. Yeah, I didn't even know there was one other guy that did it. There's one other guy that did it 2 months before I did, and I thought I was the only one, and he got a faster time back in May than what I did in July. So, yeah, that's when we did it, yeah. But, yeah, that happened. I could maybe beat his world record. I don't think I can beat the world record now. Somebody destroyed it. He did it in like 50 minutes. I don't think I can beat him now. I beat him in WWF Warzone twice. I'm actually the only person that has beaten him so far in a wrestling game. So, hey, there's one thing to my credit, I guess. But then again, no, he wasn't quite the same at speedrunning it as he is now. But anyway, yeah, I guess I still got a record against them. The only one, I guess. So, whatever. Donkey Kong Country, Diddy Kong's Quest, Super Nintendo, any percent, all stages. My time isn't that good. I've only speedrun the game a few times. I've only beat it like about 15 times in the 20 years that I've been playing the game. I'm 233rd out of like 260 or whatever. So, it's... I'm way better at Donkey Kong 1. Way better at that. I'm still nowhere near world record. World record for Donkey Kong is insane. World record for Donkey Kong is absolutely beyond insane. It's like Mario, basically. It's crazy. TMNT number 4, Turtles in Time, Super Nintendo. 1 PC, 1 C, easy, any percent. 1 PC, 1 E. Whatever. I use Leonardo. I actually got a better time, but this is my best recorded time. I actually got like a sub 30 once, but it's all claims because, yeah. Well, anyway, whatever. My 3142 was 49th. 49th out of about 65. So, decent, but definitely not all that good. Cool spot for the Super Nintendo. Any percent easy. I'm in 7th, yes, but I am in dead last. Because there's only 7 people, including me, who do it. I don't know why. Well, I don't know, maybe because nobody really wants to challenge at least two of the runners in the game, because the second place position is, although he may not be at quite as good at Cool Spot, he is an absolute gaming legend. One of the best gamers of all time. Not only speedrunners, but one of the best gamers of all time. And he's in second place in this. And the other guy is beating him by an entire minute. So, I don't know, maybe that could be part of the reason why no one speedruns it. A part of it, definitely not anywhere near all of it. But I'm not that good at it. I can beat it I've beaten it without dying, but I'm really not that good at speedrunning it. Super Mario Bros. 2, any percent All-Stars, 1751. I'm only beating like a few other people in that. Not that much. I'm good at the game. I definitely beat it without dying a lot of times. But I'm not really good at speedrunning it. Donkey Kong Country number 1. I've been playing this game for like 20 years. All stages, Super Nintendo, modern, 4653, 183rd place. I don't know why it says it twice. It was the same run. Whatever. Yeah, the world records for this game are beyond friggin' insane. I'm much closer to the world record in Donkey Kong 1 than I am in 2, although I'm not anywhere near any of the world records. But I'm definitely way better at Donkey Kong 1. The world record in Donkey Kong 2 is like 38 minutes. Same category that I do, 38 minutes or something. World record in Donkey Kong number 1 is 30:49, which is insane. And a couple months ago, the 31-minute barrier was just beaten. That's nuts. It's crazy. Mario 3, 350th place. I think there's about 365 on the leaderboard. No Wrong Warp, 16 minutes and 14 seconds. It's fairly decent. I don't know any glitches, of course. Maybe that could increase my personal best a little bit. UFC Throwdown Championship Mode for the game, for the PS2, actually. No, I have it for the GameCube. But, yeah, it's for PS2 and GameCube. It says PS2 up here. I have it on the GameCube. Championship Mode. I have the world record for Championship Mode, and I am the only person who has speedrun that game. I'm actually the one who came up with the idea of making it a category. I was the one who actually came up with the idea of creating the category. I wasn't the one who physically created it. I wasn't the one who made the leaderboard, but I was the one who suggested it. So, yeah. And I'm the only one to run it. 256. That's actually pretty good. You can definitely shave off at least some time with just knockouts. I did it with just the knockouts because with the submission, it's a lot of luck selection. I think if someone were to be like perfect with the submissions, then oh yeah, the 256 would be nothing. If done the submissions perfectly, like yeah, submissions you could probably do it in 130 with all the submissions. But with knockouts, not much faster. I don't think that much faster with the submissions. I mean, I don't think much faster with the knockouts, although still faster, but not much. With the submissions, though, like perfect submissions, oh yeah, a lot faster. Submissions are usually faster in UFC. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the limit is. How would I know? I'm only one person. So, yeah. Basically. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I do the GameCube version. Any percent, one player. Hour, 50 minutes, and 2 seconds. 34th place out of like 37 or 38 people on the leaderboard. There's a lot of very competitive Harry Potter players out there. A lot. I speedrunned all the Harry Potter games, just not really any submitted. I don't have a capture card, so I can't record any full runs of Harry Potter. So, yeah. I just submitted that when I actually did have the capture card working. So, yeah. Madagascar carts, all time trials, all tracks, 100cc. 2418, world record in that. I am the only person who has speedrunned it. Super Street Fighter 4 for the 3DS arcade mode, any percent. The character I was using was Claw, which is my favorite character. In-game time 151. That is not my best time. The reason why I haven't recorded my best time is because, again, I don't have a capture card, and I would have to hold the 3DS into the... I just have my phone. That's all I have. I have my phone to record stuff on. That's it. I would have to hold up the 3DS the entire time that I'm recording it, that I'm playing it while recording it on video, because they have to see the in-game time. They have to see the in-game time as well. So, and I find that really hard, so I haven't really done it much. But I have the world record, and there are 4 other people on this category that have speedrunned it. There's 4 other people on this category, the any percent arcade 3DS. I hold the fastest time. World record in that. And then there are the Super Street Fighter 4 world record holders on the PC version. That's different because people can beat that game on the PC faster. Like, it's easier to beat it fast on the PC than it is on the 3DS. Not only that, but also on the PC, usually they can see the whole screen without them having to aim the 3DS right into the camera. Whereas we 3DSers have to aim it into the camera. And there are other slight differences. There are other differences that make it slightly easier for the PC to get faster times. Oh, one of my times has been verified. I'm going to check on that later. I have 9 IL world records in Rocky. I was the only one to run it. But anyways, world records nonetheless. World records in ATV Off-Road Fury 4, Sincor Hill, lap and race, and then Coyote Fields lap and just lap. Just lap. 3 world records in that. Again, I'm the only one. First place in Savannah. Again, I'm the only, yeah. Third place in that, 36 seconds for fastest lap. I don't speedrun the ATV much. I only do categories when pretty much no one else speedruns it, and I usually just run for fun also. I really like I really like doing fun speedruns in that game. Soul Calibur. This is not even all my world records I have. As you can see, I only have one current verified world record in Soul Calibur. But yeah, all of them except for one used to be world records at some point. All of them except for Raphael Arcade Mode used to be world records at some point. They all got beaten by one single person. And she is basically the only person who can actually beat me. Well, there are other people, but... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, fucking shit. Let's... God damn it, I accidentally pressed on something. Fucking hate when that happens. Let's get back into this shit. I was third place in the Raphael Arcade. I was never first and never second. All the other ones I used to have world records in. Mitsurugi Arcade, Extra Arcade, Time Attack. I used to hold world records in all those. The Necrid ones, the Nightmare, and I'm still world record. The only world record I still have right now is Time Attack. The other 3 Raphael, I used to hold world records in those. The 2 Talem ones, the 2 Yoon Sung ones, I used to hold world records in. Now I'm second place. I'm beating a lot of other people. I'm beating a lot of other people on a leaderboard as well. I'm only beating her in 1. She's beating me in 12. So I'll tell you about all my world records in Soul Calibur later. Former and current. 3, 5, 10. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, yes. I get it. Tell you about that later, because there's one that's unverified, not yet verified. Dadish 2, 3rd and 2nd. Never was 1st. World 2, level 7. Used to be 1st, but now it's 3rd. And yes, it was against other people. World 2, level 8. Used to be 1st, now is 3rd. And yes, it was against other people. 3rd was never 1st or 2nd. 2nd was never 1st. And 1st. For the any percent World 4 level 7, for the any percent one, it is a tie for the world record with one other amazing data speedrunner. And I'm beating one other person. Tied with the other. 4-7, 100%. I hold the world record in that. Legitimately, not just tied. I hold world records against 2 other people. Not the same guy. TMNT 2007 for PS2. I hold 5 world records for that. No, they aren't against anyone. Fantastic Four. 3 current world records and 1 former world record. And yes, all 4 of the world records were against one other person. But then another person beat me in the 1. So, yeah. 3rd place in Frogger. There's only 3 people on that. Retro level 1, Frogger, he's back. 54 seconds. I just wanted to speedrun that game for fun. I just wanted to do it for fun. And my main goal was to do it in under a minute. My main goal was to beat level 1 in under a minute. And I definitely achieved that easily. 1st place, 7th place, level 1, 80% for Dadish 1 Mobile. No, I've never been 1st. The best I've been was a 5th. But there are like 21 people who speedrunned this category, so yeah. Level 2, world record in level 2 Radish and Possum in Switch and mobile. I'm now 2nd place on the Nintendo Switch level 2 Possum mode. The other 3 I'm still world record holders. And yes, against other people. Level 12 world record on the 100% 100% Radish. Yes, there's 2 other people. 2nd place in that on Possum mode 100%. There's 4 people in total who run that. Level 14, I used to be 1st, now I'm 3rd. Level 32, used to be 1st, now I'm 3rd. Level 33, I used to be 1st, now I'm 3rd. Level 34, I am 1st place. 102,840. And that's the one that just got verified. Just got verified. Thank God. Second place, level 35, NE. Second place, I used to be first in 100% Radish, but now I'm second. I was never first place in any, but 100%, yes, I was first at one point. Level 37, wait a minute. I believe it was 100% level 37 that I had the world record at one point, but now I'm second. Second place out of that, I used to be first, and then fifth place in another one, I forget what. I was never first in the any percent 37. 100% I was. Level 38, any percent, I was never second. I mean, I was never first. I was second, now I'm third. It was another one of those categories that I thought. Yeah, it was one of those other categories that I thought I got the world record, but it turned out later that somebody had got a faster time before I got what I thought was the world record. So I never got first. I got second, but now I'm third. And 100%, 38. Used to be first, now I'm second. And yes, I'm beating at least someone in all these categories. So I'm not dead last place. 90th place in Wii U, and I mean in Super Mario Brothers new for the Wii. It's not new anymore. Level 1, it says World 1, but it was World 1 Level 1. It wasn't the whole world, it was just first individual level. World 1 Level 1. 47 seconds. Tie for 90th place. And yes, there are other people that are slower. So I'm not 90th out of 90th, at least. 10th place in Mario Sports Mix Mushroom Cup. I thought I was 11th place. What, did someone drop out? Or is it just a glitch? It said 11th place. I'm going to assume that I'm actually 11th place. So let's just say 11th place in Dodgeball, all 3 cups in Mario Sports Mix. Yeah. Super Street Fighter 4. I used to be first place in all 6 of these categories. But the thing is that the world record holder in the PC version took all 6 of these world records. And he did it by using the PC. And he has the fastest time on the PC out of everyone else. And he's beating 5 other people for the world record on the PC. And yeah, I had the world record. He beat me. I actually tied him and won. I actually tied him in the Honda Car Crusher. But then he beat me again. Jesus. Data switch, ILs, level 2 first, level 3 first, 10 first, 12 first, 31. 31, those are pretty good times. Those are pretty freaking good times. Level 32, level 34, 37, 40. 43rd place in Ganondorf, Classic mode 0.0. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. 43rd place out of like 55. So, and now I love Super Smash Brothers. Love that game. Used to play it a lot. Anyways, Star Wars Racing. The first race and the second race. I did the laps. I did the lap times. I'm actually last place. I just like speed. I just like doing that one for fun. So I'll tell you my stats after this. Another world record of mine just got verified. So I'll have to go back. This is the unverified section. Another world record in Soul Calibur 2 Extra Arcade. Hahachi, I don't know how to pronounce that name. It is a world record. I beat the world record by almost 10 full seconds. 2:22.700 in-game time. And I got the world record against one other person. In total, I've gotten 14 world records in Soul Calibur 2. 14 world records in Soul Calibur 2 in total. And I only hold 2 of them, including this one, right now, currently. The 14 world records I got, only 2 of them. Out of the 14 world records I've got, about 10 of them involved at least one other person. A couple of them involved as many as 2 or 3 other people. Yeah, 14 world records I've gotten in Soul Calibur in total. That's nuts. But only 2 of them I have now. Dadish 2 full game 100% normal mode. Nintendo Switch PC version 5330. I'm not good at the Switch version yet. There are some slight differences. Definitely in speed and stuff. I'm not going to get into that now. I am the only person to do it on the Switch version. Ajuro Metal. Abjito Metal. Ah, Jesus. Whatever. Metal, 100%. Normal mode. 742. It hasn't been verified yet. The thing is that it's a close one. So I'm either gonna be milliseconds ahead or milliseconds behind. So yeah. There's only one other person in that category. But he is one of the best Status players in the world. He is one of the best Status 2 players in the world, at least. He is actually second place. He is second place on the any percent. I'm first place on the any percent. He is second place on the any percent. He is second place out of 5 people, so he's beating 3 other people. So, yeah, he's no joke. So even though he's only one other person, he's no other joke. Oh, yeah, it's not like somebody beats 1,000 people who are really not good at it, But then you got a person who beats like the absolute best in the world, and that's the only person he beats. Like, yeah, there's huge differences. It's like compared to a person who speed runs and gets world records in a ton of unpopular games, who gets only one world record in just one game. Pretty much almost always, the person who got the world record in one game, only one world record, but it's an extremely popular game, he or she is gonna have the most fame. Almost always. Because the world records that the other person has are not nearly as competitive. That's actually how it is. Whatever. And this is my top time in the 100% Dadish 2 category. 48:23. The other guy's time was 53:01. So I'm beating him by a lot. I did it so many times. And this is my... now again, the 48:23, I don't know exactly, but it's around 48:22, 23, 21, whatever. It's around there. And the 41:01, I don't know exactly. It's either 41:02, 41:03, maybe even as much as 41:05, but it still is a world record. Because the other guy has the other world record holder has a 41:23. It took me so many friggin' attempts to do it. Like, oh my god. I was doing it for weeks. Like, I was getting fed up. It was starting to, like, drain me. It was actually starting to drain me. Like, oh my god. It took me so many tries to get the any percent world record. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm glad I got it. Fuck. But yeah. The Dadish 1 Nintendo Switch PC, I got world records in all these levels. The two individual worlds, the Monto Mountain and the Strando, there's one other person, and Castello Fortress, there's none. But yeah, I have world records right now on those. I know I like to talk a lot about freaking numbers and a lot about statistics. Yeah, like I already said earlier, I'm really fixated and really good at freaking numbers and keeping track of all this shit. So I'm sorry if I sound like I'm rambling. I might very well be rambling. I just love to talk about numbers. I just love to talk about big numbers and shit. 243 runs since March 3rd this year. That's not very long. I've been playing for 20 years, but signed up for not even about 9 months. 7 comments, 243 runs, 30 games I'm following. I speed run more games than I follow. I have 37 games that are submitted to the leaderboard in this website. I have 37 games submitted to this leaderboard. 27 of them are full games. 27 for full runs. The other 10 for just individual levels. Some I got run for both ILs and full runs. So yeah, 27 games full run, and 37 speed run. I got world records at some point in 18 of those games. Two of those games I only have former world records in. This could change at any moment, the former and current. They can all change at any moment. I got in total of 121 world records. I got 121 gaming world records on this site. 121 official world records on this site. That's crazy. That is crazy. And not even 8 months of being signed up on this website. But I was kind of getting impatient because I have actually dreamed about being a speedrunner, an official speedrunner, for over a decade. Yeah, over a decade. It took me this long to figure out all this shit and get it set up and all that. Yeah. I was actually dreaming about doing it for 10 months, so I was getting impatient, so when I finally did it, I was really quick to try and put myself out there, because basically like 10 years of frustration of not being able to do what I wanted to do, and then, yeah. 121 world records. I've been playing for over 20 years. 121 world records. About 75 of those are current world records, and then 45 are former world records. And again, like I said earlier, I'm sometimes weary about keeping track of all the former world records that I have, because former and current world records I have, because that can change at any moment. Like, yeah, that could change at any moment. Like, someone could beat a world record. Like, say for an example, I have 77 world records right now, but then 1 minute later, someone else beats it. Or actually, 1 second later, somebody else beats one record, and then I'm down to 76. And then 1 second later, 2 more world records get beat. Then I have 74. Like, yeah. So my former and current world records the status could change at any moment. That's why I'm worried about, talking about former and which ones are former and which ones are current. So yeah. But I know it's about 75 current ones and about 45 former ones. That's a lot of world records of mine that I've gotten that have been beat, I know. A lot of the Dadish, a lot of people play Dadish. Dadish 1 came out in February of last year, and there's already 135 people submitted their times to leaderboards. 135 people in less than 2 years. That's pretty big for speedrunning. 10 months. Dadish 2 has been out 10 months, and there's 100. There's 100 people that have submitted times to the leaderboard in Dadish 2 in 10 months that it's been out. So that's 10. That equals up to 10 runners per each, 10 new runners per each month. That's crazy. It's not nearly as popular as Mario Donkey Kong. Well, for one, Mario and Donkey Kong have been out way longer than Dadish has. And a lot of other reasons that Mario and Donkey Kong are, of course, more popular than Dadish. But Dadish I think, is still relatively popular. Alright. So, that is it. That is my status. Alright. Thanks. Bye. Grandmaster Mario signing out. Bye.